Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good late night to all of you, wherever you may be. It is Angelic Yuki once again with a little update on Project Innocence, the mechanic build. Last time I gave you guys an update, I gave you guys an update on a new mechanic called the Superstar Skills moves. That one was interesting, but I want to give you guys an update because I want to show you guys something I'm going to be changing. So, if you remember a few months ago, when I first started the actual development of the game, I told you guys that I'm going to be using a summoning mechanic used by done by some random dude. Now it's still going to be in play. The only thing I'm going to change is the currency. So if we remember, let's go over to the skill section here. If you remember, under magic you had summons, right? Now, as you can see, besides the fact that they're grayed out because you're not allowed to use them in the field, you're going to notice one new thing here. Notice how instead of cards, I'm going to be using something called summon tokens. It's a brand new icon that I have not used before during the game. This is a brand new thing. So, what exactly does this mean? As you can see in the HUD here, on your top right corner, I have 2,950 of them summon tokens. For this mechanic build, you're going to be allowed up to 3,000 tokens, but you can get more. But once we start the main game builds, I'm going to determine how you guys earn them. Because right now I'm going to make it easy because it's the mechanic build, so you know how it's going to work. But once we get into the main game build, you're going to have to earn it. So I'm going to determine that later. But in this mechanic build, how you guys can earn summon tokens is actually very easy. It's in battle. So let's actually go into battle right now to show you what it's going to look like once you get into the battle scene. And as long as that guy moves out of the way, I'm going to be working on it. I'm going to be working on that guy right there. So let's go into the training cave here. And I'm going to show you some other changes as well. Anytime now. There we go. You're going to notice on your bottom left that I have the HUD we changed. No more kindness cards, no more friendship cards. It's all one currency now. So you have summon tokens of 2950, and you're also going to see 2 meters. The last time I showed you the super meter, that's not changed. The only thing that changed about that is the location, bottom left of your screen. The new meter is a plus 50 on the summon tokens. It's very similar how do you fill up the the super meter. So as you can see, it's gonna start filling up with each attack here. You're gonna have Luna 11111 attack as well. So as you can see, it starts to fill up. Be warned that that's not gonna be the correct color. That's gonna be a different color later on. I'm just going to show you this as an example. So right now we are close to filling that up. Let's go for one more battle here, so you guys can see it fill up. So as you can see, it filled up. It resets to 0, and you see I got 550. I mean 550 more summon tokens. As you can see there, we can use that to our advantage by summoning our summons here. And we only have one for Harold here. We do have two for Luna. Now, keep in mind that the name mechanic is still in there, so you do not have to go with the names I chose. So we're gonna summon somebody here. and Harold gets a free shot here. So right now I'm down to 2,900, and I believe Kindness has one for you. Also, as you can see there, I am going to be talking about that, what just happened, in just a moment. But I do want to show you that the currency is all in one now. So we'll be summoning Kindness here. So we're going to summon both of them, Julia as well. Now you're going to notice something interesting that I want you guys to pay attention to. That's not the interesting part. This is the interesting part. As you can see, I changed it as well. So now all their skills also use summon tokens. So we're gonna speed up somebody here. Oops, 0. So she speeds up now. And as you can see, I already used a some summon tokens already. And I have 6 silver superstars now. So I can use that to my advantage as well. Now you might be wondering what happens to that blue meter that you saw. So we're going to go to another battle so you guys can see what happened. I'm going to be explaining that. So as you can see, if we go to stars here or magic or super here, you're going to see a meter underneath. That's a brand new plugin by Gunfly. That is called a skill mastery system. So let's just say, for example, I'm not going to play with it too much for the mechanic build because it's new. But what this is technically, let's just say, for example, we use this 5 times, the kindness one. If we summon kindness 5 times, the amount of tokens needed to summon kindness again is going to go down by a little bit. I'm still going to see of how much, but I'm not going to play with it too much. Not for the mechanic build, since it's a brand new plugin I just heard about now. But it's not new to RPG games. Some games do use this mechanic. But I'm not gonna dwell with it too much yet. I might do something with it when it comes to the main game builds. But I'm just giving you guys that just to give you guys a little teaser. Also, let's actually escape here. We're gonna go outside the dungeon here. Once we do so, no, you cannot do that. You cannot climb up walls. I just have to use the correct buttons to do so. So, as you can see, I have 2,700 tokens here. But for the mechanic build only, you can press the O key to add 50 more each time, so that you don't run out. Also, if you are brand new, if you are near this house, the master's house, you can actually grab this chest, and you can also receive 1,000 more. All right. Now I did forget to add the variable here, so I do apologize for that, but it will work. You will still have 3,000 tokens, as you can see here. As far as anything else is concerned, what I'm going to be changing, not much. Although I might clean up the HUD a little bit, so that instead of meters, you're going to see amounts. Alright? Now, if you want meters, then I'll do meters. But if you want amounts, I'll do amounts. Because the meter is actually like the gauges are taking up a little bit space. So the only gauge I'm going to keep is probably the super one, because I did add the potion that I promised. So if we use the potion, I added 50 points to the super plus 1 meter. That means that if I use it again, I'm going to add one more superstar to my inventory, bringing up to 7. However, in the mechanic build, the actual amount, the max amount right now is 6. Is 6 right now. There's only four moves of that type at this point. So as you can see, I also added Immortal Play. That's actually very straightforward. For 60 ATB seconds, no characters faint. Nobody. However, you do need to heal them though. Because even if you have that 60-second immunity play, you still have to heal them, because if that 60 seconds runs out and that character is still at 0, it's going to count as if the character is unconscious. Okay? So keep that in mind as you use this move. I will also be adding, now remember, everybody in this build, in this mechanic build, no matter what class I believe you are in, you are all going to have the exact same moves for it now. So let's just change the class for Herald here. Let's just say subclass is Mage. We're gonna finish that. As you can see, same moves. Now, once we get to main game build though, I will be changing that up. It's not going to be the same moves everybody. I'm only going to be doing that for the mechanic build, because I want to see what you guys think of the moves, and I want to see if you guys like them. Because if you don't like them, then I can always change it later for the main game build. Now, speaking of mechanic build, main game build. Technically, I'm done with the checklist. The only thing I wanted to add is a storage thing, but I'm gonna save that for next time, because I want to see if you guys like where it's going so far. Because if you guys don't like where it's going so far, then I'm gonna have to change something. So when can you guys expect the mechanic build? Well, the good news is I'm actually writing the documentation already. Okay, so you probably might get the mechanic build sometime next week. However, if you want, I'm gonna let you guys play it today, but I'm gonna do this privately. All right, very private session. If you guys like it, I'll re-release it again with the documentation as promised, along with the extra tools I promised. But remember, the re-release is not counted. Does not count against the. Does not count as a main game build. This is just still the mechanic build, but with the documentation. Now, if there are any changes made, then I'm going to make them as soon as I can, before I release the re-release of the mechanic build. Okay, so make sure you guys understand that I'm working on the game as well. Couple of notes to talk about before I conclude here. Um, if you guys like it, um, I might actually live stream this on my regular Twitch channel. Now, if you guys do not understand that, if you guys do not know, I am also streaming games on Twitch. And if you guys want me to show this to the Twitch audience as well, then I do not mind. Alright, that's all for now. I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a very pleasant good afternoon, good evening, good morning, or good late night to all of you, wherever you may be. And the next video for this game will probably be either a re-release video, a re-release update, or main game build 1. So we'll see what happens. Let's see what you guys say. But for now, we'll see you guys soon. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys.